Alright, welcome to Skinny TV on YouTube once again. Yes, the match has come to an end. Madagascar 2, the Black Galaxies of Ghana 1. I know you were not expecting this. Myself, I was also not expecting this particular scoreline to happen. But there were a lot of negatives in the game, and we can also pick some few positives from the game as well. So let's talk about it. I'm very optimistic that you watched the game and you really saw what's happening in the first half and in the second half. The starting lineup and everything. Well, let's talk about it here on this channel. Before then, kindly like the video, drop a like. After liking the video, make sure you smash the subscribe button, put on the bell if you are new on this channel, then you leave your comments in the comments section. So today at the Champions of African Nations tournament, which is being held in Algeria this particular year, the CHAN 2022, Group C first game did not happen. I told you Morocco versus Sudan did not come on because Morocco did not show up. They didn't travel, so it did not come on, and therefore Sudan will definitely be awarded the points if it is to go like that. So Ghana, we were supposed to play the second game, of which it happened at 7 p.m. and Ghana, we have to lose by 2-1. A very, very bad loss today for us, because I think we had a lot of opportunities that we could have at least salvaged a draw. But I know people will say that Ghana, we are slow starters. But this particular Black Galaxies team is a team that most of us really, really believed in a team. So what really went on wrong? Let's talk about it. I've already posted the starting lineup on my community tab, so you can just check it out. This is how the coach and Walker decided with his men Ogum and Kobe Mensah decided to start for the Black Galaxies, of which I think there were one or two changes, only two changes in the probable lineup I brought to you, of which I think also caused the team. Yes, I'm not saying mine was the perfect one, but I will tell you why. So Ghana, we considered the first goal in the first half where player in the name of Solomon Pononas, he scored the first goal against Ghana just on the 10th minute. It was a bad one. Defense was splitted, and they pipe pressure from the first minute to the 10th minute where they scored the first goal. Before then, Dominic Nsobila had a yellow card on the 9th minute. They scored Ghana. Then Ghana got a penalty on the 15th minute. It was later on cancelled that it wasn't a penalty because the free banning was already falling. And I didn't understand why the players were falling. I'll come to that. Then the second goal actually came on the 61st minute where, yes, Tanaina Olivia scored the second goal for Madagascar, where it was just a gift. Augustin Randolph, the right back for the Black Galaxies, he was having the ball with him. Then he just gifted the ball to the player like that. I don't know what's happened to him. And giving a back pass, the ball was too feeble, and he just gifted the player. Then Olivia also made sure that he took that chance for them to take the lead in there. So that is also what actually happened. It was really, really a bad one, and I think we can actually do something about it. Then Augustin Japan also got one consolation for the Ghana team. Augustin Japan, he did very well by scoring that sumptuous goal for the Black Galaxies, assisted by Sylvester Simba. Now, this is where I have my reservations on the team. I think the team did not really perform well because, one, the starting lineup was really wrong. It was really, to me, it was really wrong because you started with Ibrahim Danlad, well, very good goalkeeper. Right back, Augustin Randolph. I think before the match, he would definitely start. Solomon Adomako, then Kunendu Yadon would definitely play. Dennis Nkrumah Kosa will be there. But the midfield, he went in with a 4-3-3 kind of formation, or a 4-3-1-2 formation. So with a 3 midfield, he played Dominic Nsobila on the left of the midfield, Razak Kasim in the middle, then David Abagna Sandan on the right. Abagna Sandan is a midfielder who cannot operate as a winger. That is one thing we should know. So if you check my probable lineup, I played only one defensive midfielder in the name of Razak Kasim. But here he played Nsobila then Kasim. Then Nsobila was operating from the left wing position, and I think it was really bad. So you could say that the second half he made a change. He took out Razak Kasim, then allowing Nsobila to be the only holding midfielder. So I think these things really caused the team. David Abagna Sandan operates really well in the midfield, and later on you could see that after the changes were done, he started playing his normal game. Glassman Wako today, I think he wasn't really flamboyant. He was playing up front them in front of the three. He seated there as the captain for the team. Then Yusuf Abdo also played as one of the two top, together with Daniel Freibani, who was also very quiet on the day because most of the ball, they were just flying the balls to him, of which I never agreed to that. Why don't you put the ball on the turf? You could see that this team could really play well whenever the ball was on the turf. But today we didn't see that from this Black Galaxy team, and that was really bad. So in the second half, you could see the player that I mentioned in my starting lineup, that is Sylvester Simba, was brought on, and you could see that kind of firepower he brought to the wings. I was expecting Jonah Otukwe to play, but I don't know whether maybe he wasn't really fit or paid the taxes or everything. But I feel in the first half we needed clear or natural wingers in the game, because we were not really stretching the Madagascar side that much, because the barrier of Madagascar were really defending that deep, but whenever they were attacking, they attacked in numbers. Therefore, if you want to break down this defense line, you need creative midfielders, and our midfielders weren't that creative enough. Our midfielders were just holding on to the ball, sending long balls in, and a Frey Barnier cannot be competing those long balls, those headers or those aerial duels with two defenders on him. And I think that is where we actually got it wrong. So, second half, we started getting some things right, but we again gifted a second goal, then things actually scattered again. So, I don't know. I think the team, we can qualify though. We can win our next match convincingly and qualify, but we must do things right. We must really do things right. The coach, Anna Walker, I think he's losing something from the qualifiers. We didn't see this kind of errors from the players. Why at this stage? Why at this stage? At the Champ tournament, that is where you are gifting goals. That is where you lose concentration. That is where you are just, talking anyhow to take cash. We saw that from Credo Yadom when he went in for the ball. He got the ball. The player was down though, but the referee wasn't saying anything. But he talked. He was arguing that much. Then the referee decided to show him a yellow card, which was really bad. Same thing happened to Isobila. So I think at this stage, we need to do the nitty-gritties. We need to do the little things right for us to go through. These players are experienced players. They've played themselves for that much, that very long. And I think we could have done something proper. And one thing was, we got a lot of set pieces, but we wasted them all. We got a lot of them. Dennis Nkrumah Kosa was taking the corner kicks from the right, from the left. We got a lot of corners. I could count about 8 corners that we got. I don't know. I haven't checked the stats though, but I could count them. And every corner sent in was just headed out. I think only one was really that dangerous. Then later on, we got a free kick, which was really dangerous for us. About 90 minutes plus, we couldn't score that ball. And I don't know. The players were too anxious to score. Instead of them to calm down and play their normal game, they were just anxious to go for the equalizer when we considered the first. Then they made the error again to concede the second. So I think the Black Galaxy team isn't a bad team, but this is Ghana again in another tournament, trying to show our inexperience, trying to show that we cannot actually live up to the bill at the highest stage. The last time we went to the tournament, we were the silver medalists. So this time around, we should go in like we can also do something. We can actually win the trophy. But the players were down, and I don't know if you watched the game and you actually spotted some of the things I'm talking about. You can also let me know it in the comment section. These are some of the things I saw in the team. I think it wasn't really good, but hey, let's see how things will go. So Madagascar 2, Ghana 1. The next game is going to be Ghana versus Sudan on the 19th. So let's see how things will go. I'll also be bringing you an update on that. I'm really down, but hey, let's take it as such. This was Scanny TV. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, leave your comments for more updates. This was Scanny TV, and of course, we shall meet later.